First of all, we need to bring here the red grapes, okay? So we bring the red grapes, we separate the leaves, the branches, and we put all the red grapes in here without pressing, okay? Just the weight, one grape on top of the other. Beep, beep, beep. Squeeze the juice outside, okay? And have you ever peeled a red grape? The inside is white, and the color gets stuck into the skin. So here we have all the grape juice beneath because it's very high in sugar, and all the skins on the top. So if we want to produce a red wine, we'll have to mix that, okay? Because otherwise we have white wine. And actually we do that with one of our cavas that's made with Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir is a red variety. So we do the same. Instead of letting the skin getting with the grape juice to obtain the color, we remove the skins and we have a Blanc de Noise that they call the French, a white wine out of a red variety. Okay? But if we want to produce a red wine, we have to mix that very well. So here we have pretty strong guys in the house. So twice, 3 times a day during 7 to 10 days, they go where we have all the barrels and they mix the skins with the grape juice, like this. Okay, that's pretty heavy. Just try it. And imagine with the density of the skins of the grape juice, okay, and that plus it's cold because, as I mentioned before, the temperature of the fermentation rises. So we have to keep the temperature low in a way. So we put all the barrels like this. You know the huge containers from the ports? So they are refrigerated. So we keep the same temperature. So we put all the barrels in there. So it's even cool. Okay, so a week or so, week, 10 days. And then once we have all the colors stuck into the grape juice, we remove the skins. And here begins the first fermentation. Okay, where the yeast eats the sugar, it transfers into alcohol and into carbon dioxide. Okay, that goes like this, and it seems like the wine is boiling. That's really nice. That takes 2-3 weeks, usually 3 weeks, more than 2 weeks. Okay, and then yes, we remove the skins. We remove the skins, we close up the barrel, and we put it in here. Okay, and here we have a second fermentation, which is called malolactic. You heard about that before? No. That's a very easy thing. I'm sure you've seen the difference in density from a white wine, not oaked in barrel, and a red wine. Okay, the red wine, when you move it, it has more density. It has the legs. You call them legs. That's it. I call them tears. You know that Spanish is a very romantic language. Okay, and we say that the wine is crying, begging you to drink it. Okay, so if you heard me saying tears, those are the legs of the wine. Okay, so when you move a red wine, it's more dense. That's because of this. Because here in the second fermentation, the bacteria inside the wine transforms the acidity from an apple, more or less, the acidity of a white wine, to the acidity of a yogurt. So we have a creamy touch, we have more body. Okay, so that's the second fermentation. 2 weeks, more or less. And then it begins the aging, and depending on the kind of wine we want to create, we'll have it here more or less time. Imagine we want to create a very fruity wine with just a touch of oak, we'll have it here aging 5 months. Okay, more or less. We want to have something more balanced between the fruit and the oak. 7-8 months, and if you want to do something very powerful and full-bodied, 12 months or even a little bit more. Okay, and once the aging is perfect, we bottle the wine, and usually it's not ready yet to be sold out, so we have a second aging inside the bottle. And that's why for those very old bottles of red wine, you have to open them, let them breathe a little bit, decant them before you drink them, because they've been closed so many times in here and in the bottle, they need some fresh air.
And the older the wine, the better it is?
It depends. It depends on the quality of the grapes itself. But, well, people tend to think like this. But it's not always like this. The best wine is the one you like. That's the basis. No,
Sometimes
it depends.
it turns sour.